In this video, I'm going to show you a few tactical positions that appeared on the first 2 days of the Global Chess League. Positions where there was a tactical shot and that changed the outcome of the game. So let's start with our first position. In a very crucial board 6, the game of the prodigies, Pragnananda was facing Ronak and the game was completely drawish until Ronak played King G7, defending his pawn. What he should have done was given away that pawn by playing rook e5. But why is this a blunder? Can you find out the beautiful move that Pragrananda played and went on to win? White to play and win. You can, of course, pause the video if you would like to think more. Prag played f4, trapping the rook completely. It's complete domination. Only the king and the bishop can move now. Now the winning plan is as beautiful as this move. It's even more beautiful. That would make this a very nice plan. Basically, the rook is trapped, but to win this, you have to attack it, right? But if you attack it, the rook escapes. So Prag played g3 first to defend the pawn. So that is knight can move after attacking the rook. Bishop moves, king moves, rook check, forcing the king back. And then where is Prag going? He goes to c4 and he went to b4. What's his plan? He's covering these three squares from the rook. And now, after black played, he played knight e7. The rook is trapped and attacked, and the rook cannot move to any of these squares. So, what a beautiful plan. Activating the king here and then attacking the trapped rook. Prag went on to win that game. Rajabov is facing Arjun in this board 2 encounter. Sorry, board 3 encounter. And Arjun has just played queen h4, threatening a checkmate on e7, making things a little harder for Rajapov because there's no time to play rook takes pawn. That would be a blunder, right? But Rajapov had other plans. Can you find the quickest way to finish this game? Black to play and win. Rajapov played the deadly queen to g2 and Arjun resigned because if rook takes, which is the only move, there is mate in two moves. Knight can block, takes, and rook can block, checkmate. Sorry, it won't be checkmate, king can move. So probably this rook will have to take. And after king moves, then checkmate. So it's a mate in 5 after rook takes g2. In a very, very crucial game on board 2 versus Nodirbek Abdusatro, Gugesh was in trouble. He was facing a very difficult task of defending a pawn down endgame where black's pieces are all active, even the king. But in this position, Nodirbek played king to c5, which allowed Gugesh to draw the game. Can you find the move that Gugesh played to ensure that any counterplay from black is stopped and the game heads to a draw? White to play and draw. The move is rook takes pawn. No, the big blunder they're allowing this. Because now after king takes, bishop e2 is just a draw bishop endgame. So Nodirbek played king d5, but he could not create any play after that, and the game went on to become a draw. On the prodigy board, Nihal was facing Jonas, and Nihal is a high rated player, and he has got a great position. Jonas just played g5, ignoring the threat on f7, but attacking a knight. Here, Nihal went in for the kill. He figured out a mate in this position. Can you find out the checkmate that Nihal had calculated? White to play and win. You got to calculate rook takes f7, right? That's a sacrifice screaming to be played. But only if you see the mate, you can sacrifice a piece. So Nihal played rook f7, And after pawn takes knight, rook check, king moves, rook takes, the king moves, rook check, king moves, he played knight f5. That was the whole point. The rook is defended by the knight, and the other rook is about to come to h8. Black is up a piece, but the extra piece cannot do anything to stop the mate. So John is resigned, and Nihal won this game. Elizabeth Pates, with the white pieces, had a great position. She has a good knight over here. Her king is safe. Queen and rook are active, and black's pieces are all clumped up here. However, she played a critical mistake here with g4. Can you find out how Bella punished her? Black to play and win. It's a very basic tactic that Elizabeth Pates overlooked. Queen takes f4, taking advantage of the pin, and now white lost two pawns, and not only that, black's pieces jumped into activity, and white's king was caught unawares. What followed was rook b1, queen check, and queen f2. And then the pawns just stormed over, and Elizabeth Pates lost a piece and lost the game. Let us end this video with a sort of calculation, checkmate calculation exercise. Target practice. Against Vidit Gujarati, Wei on the first day of the Global Chess League had this position. Everything wins, but can you find the checkmate, the fastest way to checkmate? White to play and win. Wei found the correct winning plan. He gave a check, queen h7, king moves, and now queen h6. A very nice move because if king comes back, we have this famous, as in the a very common pattern, bishop check. And if king moves here, which is the only move, bishop g6, king moves, queen h7, king moves, and queen f7 mate. So the king can't come back because of this checkmate pattern. King has to go away. But now queen f6 check. After king moves, where he played g6. And checkmate is unstoppable. G7 is a threat. As in, right now, everything is a threat. Queen f7 is a threat. And if you defend that, then queen h8 happens. And if you defend that, how else can you defend it? Let's say you give up your queen, and we just take the queen, and the mate is still there on the board. So there's just no hope after g6. So here, Vidit resigned, and that's how we won in the first round.